Okay, for practice, what I would do is simply just tapping the stick to turn around without moving. Pretty simple. So after you get a master of that, what I would have you do is kind of just push down without actually crouching. So if you can see, I'm keep going, you can continue all the way down like this, but I think that's what people are getting wrong. And I think it's just that they need to push it just enough so that you can counter without actually going down. So you can kind of just practice pressing down on the stick a little bit. I'm sorry, that is not what I want to do. There you go, just like that. And if you can counter, you see that's the perfect range that we need to be, being able to counter without actually crouching when we're standing. And I am holding down. So after that, you can kind of do the next step, which is turn around and then put it into that position with that thumb. And you might get you might start crouching a little bit as you kind of get used to it. And you'll notice if you do the vision slide right, you'll notice that his feet drift a little bit in a certain direction. So you'll know, I can see when I do it correctly and when I do it incorrectly on screen. So that's an incorrect one, and that's a correct one. You'll see the Shulk slide, his feet will slide a little bit left and right, depending on if you're doing it correctly or not. But it should be pretty simple. Watch the movement stick. And so I just, that's a wrong one, and that's correct. So what you can do is Ganondorf's really good character to pick, because if you have a gamepad or something in the training mode, you can kind of just tap B and kind of prepare for it. But that's if you don't have a second person to kind of help assist you get used to that movement. Right now I've kind of done the other side pretty well, but as you can see, every so often I can get the right side. But it gives you that time. I press it with my pinky, by the way, if you can't see it. And so I hope we got on camera. Now I'll have the screen in the background, but I want to get a good look at the control stick as I perform the vision slide. So I'm going to concentrate here, and you can kind of just take a look and just see how I use the vision slide. And I'll point out which ones are incorrect and which ones are correct, hopefully in the edited video. I'm not a super good video editor, but I have done a decent amount of practice, so hopefully that'll help and I don't have to edit so much. So if I press with my pinky, you can see here, and that's a good one. I'll bring it back up. Perfect.